Hello, beautiful earth angels, soul family, soul tribe collective. Welcome back to another reading, a message for you guys. We're going to be using the Dragon Path Oracle cards again. I feel like the dragons have another message. Two things. When I went to film this reading, the time was 11:55. That could be a synchronicity. And also when I looked up at the telly, just as I got this deck out, the telly had a program come up about 7 deadly sins, and it said the dragon's judgment. So this is really interesting. 0033. I had a download this morning that there's some type of karmic balance happening right now, or as we say, the dragon's judgment, spirit's judgment. Judgment card energy is significant right now in the collective conscious and unconscious, because judgment is all about the things that we have been listening to are going to be confirmed on your outside. The intuition's being confirmed, the choices are being confirmed, but for the unconscious as well, things that have been brought to them by spirit or their dragons or their angels or their spirit guides, 1 2 3, if they have not been kind of following the paths that they've been being guided to internally, then, and this might not be relevant for you, but could be relevant for someone around you who's working from an unconscious aspect that you've been involved with, is that they're being taken down the path of dragon's judgment, which is where they cannot ignore things. This judgment card is, we can't ignore. It's things put right in our face, right in front of us, and it's truth. It's true colors. So a lot of people's true colors are being revealed. A lot of judgments are being taken in a way of reviewing, and a lot of things are coming to light right now. But like I say, this is like a karmic balance, because karma and the karma path is all about learning and understanding. So the things that have been being brought to you, 222, from the angels, for you to expand your awareness and understanding, you have been taking heed to those signs, those messages, been making revelations about yourself, those around you. And again, for the unconscious people who have not been taking judgment on what spirit has been showing them, they are being shown even more clearly. So there's some big energies happening right now, physically, spiritually. Look at that, the Philosopher. You guys are really philosophical beings. You are philosophical souls in your mind, in your heart. You have access to deeper information within your being, right? Because this is giving astral energy. This is giving remembrance of deeper knowledge and information that was lying dormant within your soul, within your being. You guys are philosophers at a soul level, whether that has materialized physically or not. So some of you, this is about reading, researching. You could be reading or researching into something sacred that you have been guided towards. This could be certain information or a topic or an area of research that is calling to your soul and helping you remember some really important, profound knowledge. This is also about how you guys are all very gifted at making mental brain connections and gaining deeper clarity from the inner connections you make with the information you get. You guys are gifted researchers, writers, thinkers, creators, you know, very, very important. So whether this is materialized physically or not, for you to be journaling or researching, this is something that's circling in the energy of the others. I'm going to read you the guidebook card to this, the guidebook deck information to this card, because it's so important, so interesting. I love the definitions on here. So the Philosopher Dragon is one of our higher dimensional plane. I think it might even be a Grandmaster Dragon. Yes, it is. this is a Grandmaster Dragon that's working with you. So this is on an astral space level, a mental level, a spiritual level. So again, this could be coming into your physical, but a lot of this is happening internally. The guidance is you should follow that which you seek with your heart. So you guys are following your heart, which green, heart chakra energy. Your intuition is so strong because you're led and guided by your feelings, especially when it comes to knowledge. There's something about learning to confirm, learning things that are creating a re-remembrance inside of you that resonates with your heart space, truths and beliefs that resonate with your heart space. So this says the wise old dragon is all about learning and the direction your life is taking. This can be in your 3D physical world or on a metaphysical level. He shows up when you have been considering taking up any kind of study, whether you are returning to or continuing with formal education or undertaking personal or spiritual development. He came to me bringing a strong connection of Galileo and to the planets, the solar system, mathematics, and science. Yeah, so this too, the quantum realm, right? Philosophers that have been incarnated, people that are embodying this philosopher energy, who are incarnated or have been incarnated, that you could be connecting to and resonating with their research or findings that they've left. Like there could be someone like that has been into writing about concepts of philosophy, quantum physics, manifestation, deeper knowledge that you are now looking into and following their traces of information they've left here on earth. This could also be you starting something new, learning something new. Really, you're all expanding in a very mental way. So he came to me bringing, I read that part. He says, one is never too old or young to learn. Set your sights high and reach for the stars, for you have much to gain from and to reveal to your learning partners. So you guys can be teachers as well because of the things that you're learning. You're wanting to share that with others. He has a particular affinity with the stars and constellations, again, astrology, and is often associated with people learning the old arts such as astrology, scrying, and divination, as well as the sciences. He goes on to say, you have been putting off that which you want to learn. Your self-doubt hinders you from following your passion and your true path. Your affinity with the old arts is the starting point of your journey. Take this as a notice that you should follow that which you seek with your heart, for only then will you truly tread the steps of your destiny. His presence helps us navigate our world in our chosen direction. He becomes our compass, our guiding star, when we are at a loss as to what comes next. Call upon his presence to help you steer forward. This is a powerful new path awakening for you, led by your heart and what you feel guided to. So this is also passion. This is also your interests, creative interests, your passions in a way of following them to create them as a path for your reality. Create a solid foundation from a path of passion. This is about. So you're being guided to certain information, interests, creative pursuits, and this curiosity energy of exploration that is leading you down the path that you feel is your destiny, because it's one that resonates with your heart. It's one that brings enjoyment, curiosity to learn more. This can also be, if you guys do something creative, this is like you're weaving in deeper spiritual aspects to the thing that you're doing. So if some of you are making, let's take this for an example. The energy blueprint of this example can be applied to other situations. If you are someone who has always been into making music, but now you're having deeper awakening and information being guided to you about sound frequencies, sound healing, and now you want to incorporate sound frequencies of healing vibrations into the music that you're making. This can be if you make art, you want to incorporate deeper symbolism and meanings to the art that you're creating. This is a blending of something you are going to go down the path of in the physical that helps you express your soul's philosophical truth and energy in that way. Yeah, so this is like you following down a path in the physical that allows you to express your soul's purpose, which is the knowledge you hold, the perspectives you hold. If this is like speaking, writing, like writing a book, sharing information, like there's something about the physical aspects of creation merging with the mental aspects of knowledge and knowledge and information that is deeper woven in. And it's almost, this is a way that we can use expression. This is simply any form that you feel guided to that allows your soul to have a deeper expression of your truth and of your perspectives or of your understanding of the world. Very, very significant, very, very important. This is why there's been judgment taken as well, because this is like whatever, if you guys have been feeling 1111, like you've been wishing and wanting to step into a path that feels like there's a deeper purpose, or this feeling that you can't quite place your finger on, but it's like that's where the judgment's been being taken. Spirit's been guiding you towards paths that are coded with a lot of abundance for not only expansion, but feeling into alignment of purpose. Does that make sense? Feeling an alignment of purpose, a solar plexus and identity resonation, like resonating with the physical identity of whatever this is and feeling like it's a further expression of your soul. Like personally for me, I've always considered myself an artist, and so creating that in my 3D reality is a further expression that confirms how I feel on an internal level, you know? So it's like you're bringing into your physical reality more energies that are a true reflection of your inner interest, passion, and soul's truth, your authenticity. Really interesting. And the judgment energy as well is that some things are being taken under review because the paths and timelines are really shifting right now that are aligning us with this kind of, there's no right or wrong paths, but the judgment energy has been shifting us into a deeper alignment with our soul's authentic truth. So like I say, this isn't just about passions and interests in a way of doing and creating. This is all about as well things and people that we resonate with on the outside, cutting people off that we do not resonate with on a philosophical and ethics and morality type of way, not really surrounding ourselves and maybe choosing to distance the self from those who have shown their true colors of how they really believe or how they operate and show up in the world, the morals that they show up with. So the empathy and the compassion and understanding that those connected to you are showing up with, if they're not resonating with you and your philosophical morals and values, it seems like you're pulling your energy back a bit, drawing yourself back, and you're not letting things distract you from your path because you're being guided to some really important deep discoveries right now when it comes to the things that Spirit has been putting in your path to expand your knowledge and awareness and perception of this reality, and to expand your perception of what paths you see available to you to create here in this 3D plane of reality. So this is like you're being fueled up with tools. You're being fueled up with tools and knowledge and the resources internally that you need to guide you down to those paths that align with your soul's truth and paths that make you feel this passion and fuel to create more of. Again, like we say, for some of you, this is creating, some of you, this is sharing, some of you, you're researching things that you will go on to write about or share, or that will become a deeper, significant part of your journey. So continue, whatever this is, continue learning, being curious, having that open mind space like you already do. There are higher ascended spirits, guardians, and dragons working with you constantly that are always helping you to be guided to the Easter eggs and the synchronicities and the information that's been already planted here in this earth by other light workers and starseeds who are on the same shared path as you. Because like I say, if you're really getting into researching about a certain philosopher or a certain astrologer or a certain topic or aspect, this is like you're picking up where other starseeds and light warriors have left off, because they've only got so far here in their incarnation with applying the knowledge, getting the knowledge that they know out there. This is like you're continuing on work from those who came before you in a very significant way. You're continuing work in a way that maybe seems unconnected, but you are connected. Anyone that you resonate with on this deep philosophical level, or this connection to, it just feels like you are a part of them as well, or maybe their spirit. If this is someone that's passed over that used to write books, or if this is someone passed over that was a philosopher or an astrologer, they don't have to be passed over. It just seems like you're picking up the trails of those who came before you and expanding on the knowledge of that and leaving that here on earth. You have a very important carnation, because the things that you actually came here to share with the world are very significant, and it's to expand the consciousness of this collective. The things that you will bring to the world in your incarnation, whether that be the art, the knowledge, the perspectives, the emotional expression, the teachings, right? Whatever you're doing that you will bring here this lifetime is literally helping to expand the conscious awareness of our collective. That is major. That is the most important point out of this reading, and that is where I'm going to leave this message for you guys. Please remember your significance, remember your galactic roots and connections, because you seem to be very connected with those feelings of yourself in past lives, or that feeling connection of you to other entities, beings, or higher beings of learning knowledge, you know. So I love you all so much, and I will speak to you in the next reading. Mwah.